it. So if you are looking for the quality, the best quality in Dubai for construction, and I'll give you some of the most thoughtful details in Soba, how they construct. Follow me. So we start from here, and Martha is with us today. She will take us forward. Thank you.
We also show the techniques, how we build, plus the materials. This is the chairman, Mr. PNC Menon. He started 47 years ago with the interior design, construction, and development. In Dubai, we have been for over 21 years, and globally for over 47. He built the beautiful palace of Sultan of Oman and also the Grand Mosque, that he has been granted citizenship as appreciation of his great work. 50% of the profit goes to charity, so we sponsor schools, hospitals, orphans, all people in need. And the core of the company is the backward integration, which starts from basically us purchasing the land. Then we have our own construction company, and also we have factories where we produce most of the materials. So, for example, we have factories in UAE, we have factories in India. We are going to open one of the biggest factories in UAE, in Abu Dhabi, with the furniture. And if everything is done in-house, starting from production, construction, and the final product, we have control over the quality on every level. The head of quality is German, so that's why you see a lot of German techniques, how we build, and also you will see a lot of German materials. Shoba is very famous for the quality and also for the delivery date. So most of the projects we have delivered 3 to 4 to even 6 months earlier. So if someone is looking for early handover, they can just pay the last installment, take the keys, and start generating the income from the rental much ahead of the schedule. Now, talking about the quality, quality is something that you have to see and you have to compare it to other things. Then you can really see what is this good quality everyone is talking about. If you look at the thickness of the walls, these are much thicker walls than the standards in Dubai. And also we have a very unique system of 7 layers of isolations, which prevents from all the weather conditions, mostly from the heat, but also from the humidity, from cracks, from fire. And also this is going to be very important in a matter of energy saving. So if you have properly isolated building, of course, you spend much less for service charges and also for DIWA bills. So in comparison, 1-bedroom apartment in Shoba, DIWA bills maximum 300 per month, even in summer. In Business Bay, my friend is paying 1,700 up to 1,900 per month. So my bills will be, let's say, maximum 4,000 per year. Her bills are around 20,000 per year. Does it make a difference for an investor? Does it make a difference for end user? Of course. So it's not only what's the price per square feet or what do you put there, how much you're going to spend for the maintenance, services, how much you will pay for the bills later on. It's also very important factors.
Quality as well as the long-term appreciation of price, right? You have all those
Yes.
low quality buildings, they depreciate, but the high quality buildings will continue to
Yes.
appreciate over 10 years. So it's very important.
And also, if you look at the structure, for example, the villas, they have also many layers. You have beautiful wet cladding, granite. We use natural stone finishing as well. Next to swimming pool area, we have combination of fiber and wood. This is also very important because it's anti-slippery, especially for the kids. Very easy to walk on it or run, and it's heat resistant. There is always access under the pool as well. So, you know, like I still remember when I came to Dubai and I saw for 6 months a building in Marina that the pool was off with the tape and it was not working for 6 months. So it's kind of unbelievable that this is how long it takes to maintain one thing. For us, we have the manhole. So you basically go under the pool and you can fix all the filters, whatever has to be replaced. In 1-2 days, you replace the whole water, you put it back, and the swimming pool is usable again. For the external elevation, we use usually granite for the buildings, and also the techniques how we build are very important. So here you can see we have airflow. So the panel is basically on the hooks where you have the heat on the external panel. Over here, you already have few degrees lower temperature and airflow. So it means the building can breathe. You don't have mold, you don't have fungus, you don't have any sort of moisture on the building. Yes. And for the walls, all the walls are basically properly built walls. We are not using any gypsum walls. And also you can see how many layers come on the top of each other. This is very important because that adds to the structure, makes it much more durable. We have soundproofing, waterproofing, and so on. And on the floor also, we provided the acoustic rubber. Acoustic rubber is laid on the corridors, common areas, apartments, basically everywhere. So you are completely isolated from up, down, and all the sides, from your neighbors, from the streets, and from your neighbors up and down. And all the Shoba projects are minimum 75% soundproof. So you will hear there is some life going on behind the wall, but you cannot hear kids crying, dogs barking, people partying, laughing, talking. In some projects in Dubai, you can have a conversation with your neighbors.
Yeah.
So I don't need to tell you. For the kitchen and the bathroom, also we have the grid ceiling, and we have small window always where we can access electrical plumbing parts. So whatever maintenance you might need in the house, you don't need to break anything. Everything is easily accessible. For the drainage, this is quite important, especially if you look at the older buildings which you have, let's say in Marina, JBR, and different locations. You can see that there's very often very unpleasant smell from the pipes. We replace these little pipes with very thick pipes. The water is pushed with the pressure, so there's no stagnation of the water in the pipe. And here also we have a magnetic tile, and we have a little net which can collect any small garbage.
Smells coming up.
Yes. So even if you have a leakage, let's say you traveled, you have the water going directly to the drainage. And in terms of the parts which you cannot really see, for example, Hilti is a very famous brand from Switzerland. These are parts which is under. So these are very important components because you cannot replace it. You can do the wrapping on the furniture, you can put new furniture, you can change the flooring, but pipes, cables, AC, isolation, thickness of the walls, you cannot change, right? So these are the key core of the quality. For the bathroom fit out, we have Duravit, Grohe, Geberit. These are all German brands. We leave the access under the bathtub. And we also give all the waterproofing even behind the tiles on the walls. So there is no way that you can, let's say, break the wall, or maybe it will develop some mold on fungus. Now on the shower, in the shower, you can see on the floor, you have different level. So basically the water drainage is much faster with the full rail. We have very thick glass. We usually provide also nice, beautiful rain shower. And also we have smart home automation. You have different light switches, full light, dim light, spotlight, and so on. AC panels also in each room separately, so you can control the temperature. You have intercom, so if you have any delivery of visitors, you can easily see that on the screen. Plus also from this screen, you can call the reception, you can speak to security, you can order maintenance. So you are totally connected with the building maintenance and let's say supervisors. So if you need anything in the middle of the night, you don't need to search who to call. You have basically connection from your own house. And this program is an extremely important thing. The first and only time, to be honest, I've seen it is actually in Shoba. You can see this is indicating all parameters of entire building, pressure, airflow, temperature, and so on. So our technicians can see what's happening with the building. If there's any AC blockage, any high temperature, low pressure, they can rectify this before causing any sort of inconvenience for the residents. So this is for the long life of entire building. You know how sometimes you see buildings quite new, but after 2-3 years, the building is half empty. For Shoba, the occupancy rate is almost 100%, and people don't move out. So once they move in, it's very difficult to kick them out. They actually want to stay. And then, of course, you can increase your rent accordingly to the market, and then you have great investments. For bathrooms also, all the bathrooms will be fully fitted. You have nice, beautiful mirrors, anti-fog mirrors, Grohe, Geberit, Duravit. These are the brands we are using in terms of the fit out. We are not using these beige tiles. This has been here for past 6 years. We have different tiles for different projects. This is only to show you layers, isolations, soundproofing, waterproofing, concrete, and all the elements which are under the tiles.
How many times have you seen this anywhere in Dubai apart from Shoba?
You will not see it anywhere because I have people coming from biggest developers in Dubai. I don't want to name it. And they come and they want to see it because this Experience Studio is so famous.
It doesn't have this at all.
People like to see it because obviously that's something very unique. And this is where the quality comes from. So now please come towards this side. I will show you also the kitchen. This is just a small sample of the kitchen. Please come this way. Kitchen will come fully fitted. We have all the kitchen appliances built in, and we are also using German brands. We have Siemens, we have Bosch, we have Smeg. We use also Miele appliances, for example, for Sea Heaven or Villas or any like more expensive products. But even if you buy for 1 million, you have the kitchen appliances already built in. In terms of kitchen cabinets, wardrobes in the bedrooms, right behind you on the screen, you can see this is a video from one of our factories where we produce very high quality metal parts, handles, hinges. We produce wooden doors, heat-proof, sandproof windows. We have also all the kitchen cabinets and all other components produced by us. Most of the things we also assemble on the site. For example, these are the modules.
Tesla factory or something.
Yes, these are the modules for the bathrooms. You see, we are using all the latest technology for the products, and also, for example, all the bathrooms. You can see we assemble on the site, and we bring the full module to the bathroom where you actually install the full bathroom at once. It's actually quite interesting because once you have everything in-house, you have precise production of the
It's
elements.
not like one of those Alcos warehouses with like dusty
No.
stuff everywhere. Right?
You see the finishing of the bathrooms now. This is completely different. This is One Park Avenue, and these are the modules of the bathroom. So they assemble it on the site. So same people are repeatedly doing only the bathrooms.
That's why it's
So they will not make it any difference. They will make every single bathroom exactly the same.
Wow.
So that's why once you come for the snagging appointment, you come, look around, and sign. There's no snagging, and you see how they will install it in the apartments. Actually, quite interesting. To be honest, also the first time I've seen it was actually in Shoba, because normally you don't have this kind of videos that you can see how it is done.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yes, that's why also we are very fast with the construction, because each team is doing different thing,
The
and then
prefabrication.
yes, and then comes all together. For the doors, we are using very beautiful high quality doors. This is 2.3 meters height, high ceiling in all projects as well. So once you enter the property, you feel like it's 20-30% bigger. So even if I ask you what's the size of it, everyone will always say 20 to 30% bigger, because
Big
that's the
door.
impression
Yeah.
you have. And the windows are extremely important, especially in Dubai. With the weather conditions we have double glazed windows, which are covered with a special coating from outside. It basically blocks the sun from warming the window. And if you touch from the other side, it's completely cold. So this is the beauty of it. If you look at the, for example, balcony, you've seen the rain, right? Some villas or apartments were standing on the balcony, water was standing up to here.
You can't clean them. There's too much dust.
Look for every single detail has been taken care of. You can see, you can remove all of this. So basically you have leaves. If you have dust, you can just make the drainage work again, and you just remove all of this, then you put it back. See, even the isolations, waterproofing, everything is even on the balcony. So you can see every single element of the house is really taken care of.
Wow.
And precision in making. Even these windows, to be honest, I've seen maybe in 2-3 projects in Dubai, good quality windows. Most of the windows, if you stand 1 meter from the window, you will start sweating already, because the heat comes
Just the
inside.
noise as well.
Yes.
They don't-
We have the noise cancellation, soundproofing, and heat proofing. So you can see over here also, we put many rubbers inside. Once you lock the door actually goes.
Feel how heavy it is. Move it. Honestly, when you feel how heavy the door is,
Yes,
should be.
and then once you close it and you put it back, we remove the lock, because always they close one agent inside. This is locked like a can. So one part goes inside another one with all the rims and rubbers. It's like vacuum sealed. So you have soundproofing and waterproofing. For this kind of door, pay attention when you go for any viewing. You will see most of the doors always have 2 hinges. We have 4 hinges. So it means the door will never come off the frame. And in the same time, you have many rims and rubbers over here. So even if I push this door, you can see the door is already locked.
Airtight and sound.
So that's the difference, in terms of the materials. And this is a board where we have displayed most of the brands we are working with. So you can see many of those brands come from Europe. They come from different countries as well. But most importantly, these are well-known brands. So let's say if you have your washing machine, or you have a sink or anything from the reputed brands, you know exactly that this is going to work forever, kind of. If you have any issue,
Chinese factory.
exactly. If you have any issue, let's say, I don't know, one rubber got loose or something, if it's Siemens, you know exactly every shop in Dubai will have Siemens. But if it's XYZ made in China, you don't know where to find it. I always give this one comparison. For example, you have a home center, right? Shop. Home center will always make the beds and the bed sheet and the mattress 2-3 centimeters smaller or bigger, just that you are forced to buy from them again, right? If you go to any other shop, you go to IKEA, you go to any other shop, if it's 160, it's 160, 180, 180. They have 154, 167. So basically, similar here. If you have a brand, you know that the brand will always come with the parts, with replacement, so on. And if we are taking all of this from this brands for many years, of course, we test it already and we see which brands perform very well.
Warranty as well, right?
Yes, everything comes with a warranty. And for the corridors, we have covered all tiles, with all corridor walls with tiles. So it's very easy for the maintenance. It does not need any repainting. It's very easy to clean it. So your maintenance also is very low. And also, if you're looking at the brands we are using, Kone is the same brand as Burj Khalifa lifts. So fast lifts moving up and down.
Super smooth.
And also Schindler. We are using two very good brands for all the lifts in the buildings. All maintenance, landscaping, short-term rental, everything can be also done by Shoba. We have basically everything in-house. And as I told you, we are even building a big factory in UAE with the furniture. So maybe upon completion, we'll be able to also offer the furniture packages. At the moment, if someone wants to furnish the property, we have interior designers and also we do short-term rent. So people can buy the furniture package from a short-term rental company, basic, luxury, whatever they like. So basically, we try to give A to Z service for our clients within Shoba. Okay. Any
Can
questions?
you believe how